Alright everyone, it's your boy Fernie here doing another new video of sorts. Actually a throwback to something I had a few years back, and that involves the short-lived Godzilla news of the day. This is where basically I was just reading articles, stuff that I read online, mostly through Google News, which I have here, stuff that I find interesting, so I thought why not? Why not showcase it here as an actual streaming video of sorts? That way I get to show y'all the stuff that I find interesting and then give my own thoughts and opinions on it too. So I'm just going to highlight some articles here and there. We'll read them together and then I'll have to hear what you guys and gals think as well about this series. It's just fun. That's all it is. 100% fun for me. By the way, no politics or anything controversial. I'm just going to focus on stuff that is interesting, fun, exciting, maybe even some sad news here and there, or horror news as well. Just basically stuff that stands out. So let's showcase this here. So I'm already at the Google News website and I'm looking here through some of the articles. Teslas are involved in more fatal accidents. So let's take a look at that. Red One review, The Rock's $250 million nepotism disaster. Wow. I do like reading about movie news as well. Like comic book also stuff. So here's another one that we'll read. Again, no politics. A lot of politics is being offered though. And more politics. Denzel Washington. All right. Oh, that's my kitty cat in the background. And then we'll click on U.S. news. I've already selected local news for Las Vegas, so let's take a look here. Las Vegas Job Fair. All right. All right, some YouTube news here. And then some jackpot winners. All right, so let's see what the articles show here. Las Vegas Job Fair up for hundreds of employment opportunities. Good stuff. Looks like it's being held November 26th at the Palms Casino. Hundreds of job opportunities will be available. It looks like it'll be Palms Resorts, Wolfgang Puck, Croissants, Las Vegas Professional Suit Technology, Las Vegas Metro PD. Oh, okay. Westcare, and then others. So it looks like, yeah, if you're looking for a job there in Las Vegas, this is your chance. You'll have about 3 hours to be able to apply there, bring your resumes, dress professionally, and it's an event that's free. So lots of interesting companies that are there ready to be able to hire. I imagine a lot of people will try to target Palms Casino Resort and maybe Las Vegas Metro PD. There's a lot of them there. Every time I'm in Las Vegas. Oops, let me sign up for this. Next article. Once again, I believe this was a Las Vegas one. Yes, Mr. Beast announces air dates of controversial competition show. There's a lot of controversy about Mr. Beast, some of the things that are happening on his channel. I've read some of it, not all of it, but some of it, and it looks like it's extending to his show here. A show that's debuting on Prime Video December 19th called The Beast Games. 1,000 entrants vying for $5 million in cash, and it looks like it's going to narrow down 2,000 contestants to 1,000, and then I imagine it'll go from there. Like it'll be 1 week more contestants down, another week more contestants down. Stuff to keep people watching, I guess. And there's mistreatment of contestants, hospitalizations, and so on. I don't follow much about Mr. Beast. I know he's the #1 YouTuber right now. Who would have guessed, right? If you told me 10 years ago, a channel like his would be #1, I would totally not believe it, but here it is. He's number one and by a good margin, and so he's still having great success when it comes to his YouTube channel. And now it looks like it's extending to Prime Video. I know I'm not going to watch it, but there's going to be lots of fans on YouTube that are, so we'll see how that goes. It looks like it was filmed in Las Vegas too, which is interesting stuff. Las Vegas always has lots of things happening, right? It's definitely the city to go to when it comes to a lot of news. So we got two guys hitting $441,000 jackpot. Local man recently struck it rich after hitting a six-figure jackpot on Thursday. This happened at the Palace Station. If I recall correctly, Palace Station is the one that's out almost outside of the town. I know it because every time the airplane flies in, you can kind of see it. It stands out. It's a really big building, but it's by itself. Nothing else is surrounding it. They walked away with this amount of cash. Wow. They won an extra 5,000 on a $5 bet. They were playing cards, and it looks like they won a 7-card straight flush. Yikes. Talk about luck right there, right? What are the odds of hitting something like that? It's got to be like one in the several hundred thousand, if anything. But they won. They were able to get it, and then they were able to enjoy those dollars. I wonder if that's the actual hit right there. And then we were going to this one. Teslas are involved in more fatal accidents. Let's see what it says. Lots of Teslas that I see driving around my area. However, a new analysis data purports to show that Musk's company actually has the highest rate of involvement of fatal accidents. Let's see. This is from the NHTSA. They have the highest fatal accident rate by brand, followed by Kia, Buick, wow, Dodge, and Hyundai. Where did Buick come from? The biggest contributor to having safety is avoiding a crash, and the biggest factor in crash avoidance is driver behavior. Ah, okay. A focused alert driver traveling at legal prudent speed without being under the influence of drugs is likely to arrive safely regardless of the vehicle they are driving. I wonder if this has to do with the fact that so many of the designs inside the actual Tesla are touchscreen. You have to basically be distracted in order to do whatever you're doing within the car itself, or if it involves things being driven on their own. Tesla's driverless automated software has been eyed as a potential safety factor. Has often been criticized, with regular speculating maybe playing a role in car crashes. So that's what that is. Yeah, looks like that's what it's relaying it to. I've only been inside one Tesla before. It was actually on an Uber ride. Um, I didn't pick like you like whenever you drive. I'm sorry, Lyft. Whenever you drive a Lyft, you pretty much have no choice. Like what car or vehicle was picking you up. And in this case, it was a surprise. It was a Tesla, and it was interesting to be inside one. And I got to see all the touch the screen displays, everything that was there within the actual vehicle. And yes, it is a lot. Like it's basically one big LCD screen that you're looking at. So I can kind of like what this article is stating. You can kind of see why they're relating it to that. Next one is Red One Review. Rock's $250 million nepotism disaster. I've only seen, I think, one full Rock movie, and that was Doom. I liked it. I like Doom. It's definitely a guilty pleasure. I think it's severely underrated. I think that if it came out today or a couple of years back, it would have been a whole different story. But The Rock was so unknown back then that there was just no way of having his popularity take advantage of that movie as it would today. So it just came and went. 5 years ago, The Rock was the most popular, highest paid actor in Hollywood. This is $250 million. Wow. And the plot involves an elf looking for a kidnapped Santa Claus. And look, Captain America is in there too. Chris Evans, is it worth the cost? He was paid $50 million for this. Wow. And it says here Chris Evans was taking anything he can get since last time he was in a film backed by a streaming service. I don't have a Netflix, so I have no idea how this movie is going to play. Those of you that do watch it, let me know. Um, Let me know if that's something that turns out to be a really great movie or if it's something that just, as it says here, generic action film, paint by the numbers. Post it in the comments. I just know that the only movie I've seen again is Doom. Maybe some snippets of other movies that he's been in here and there, stuff that's online. but nothing else really. I'm not really a fan of him. I don't um, love him at the same time. Like he's just there for me. But he definitely has a bunch of fans out there in this world. I thought they already. This looks very similar to another movie I thought he did on Netflix as well. I can't remember the name. Captain America: Brave New World explains how Sam Wilson is able to battle Red Hulk. I have seen the new trailer, and it shows him about to take on Red Hulk. It does make you wonder how. How is he going to take on a Hulk? This is Hulk we're talking about. This is somebody that could possibly tear apart the planet. Addressed how the new Captain America would deal with no super soldier serum. Sam's evolution is simple. He's still a counselor, still serving soldiers. Now he's leader of the community. It's very different with the serum. You can find anybody, but when you don't have the serum, you have to be smart and engineer different ways of defeating enemies. Oh, okay. So he's basically going to use his brains over brawn, and that's how the movie's going to show how he defeats Hulk. It'll be interesting to see how that happens. Make it believable at the same time. I probably will see Captain America: Brave New World, but it'll be one of those things where I'll probably watch it like on a plane ride there at Southwest, traveling somewhere, like a 3 hour flight. It'll be a great chance to catch that movie there. Or who knows if it's free on someplace else, YouTube or someplace that makes it free, then I'll check it out. Although usually these Disney movies, they're pretty hard to be found on those type of situations because Disney definitely wants you to make sure you get the Disney Plus. Movie stays in line with the original Captain America, that espionage and grounded nature. This definitely does seem like a callback to the Winter Soldier film, which is a really good film. I like that. I like that movie a lot. Denzel Washington on Gladiator, the Book of Denzel. I am a fan of Denzel. Enjoying it, catching things that are new here and there that I haven't seen before. Another movie that I liked of his is American Gangster. Now that was a good movie too. Saw that in the theaters originally, and it stayed in my mind afterward. And then I was able to see it, get it on VHS, go from there. Those characters I played in Training Day and American Gangster, man, like they were close to me, but I could tell you they were. But I wasn't no gangster. I ran with them real gangsters down there, but I was not them. Okay. I've never said King Kong ain't got no blank on me. He played a really good role in that Training Day. You could never figure out if he was truly gonna kill Jake or not. Was it in his plan the whole time? You could go either way. It is so even. On the one side, you're thinking that no, he wasn't gonna kill Jake, but Jake had to go a certain route in the film and want to turn things in, turn that money in. And Denzel had to adapt. And then that's when he had to kill him or try to kill him afterwards. And then on the other side, and this is the more nefarious one, you're thinking he had it planned all along. He was going to kill Jake. He was just playing a certain role and getting Jake's confidence. And then to a certain point, he would betray him because that was what was going to happen the whole time. Good stuff. Google News. Let's go back to the front page. More politics. Let's go to business. Ground beef recalled nationwide. Haven't bought any ground beef recently, but this will be for everyone out there. McDonald's announces new value meal. All right, let's try that out. I do like McDonald's. Amazon Black Friday. All right, let's look at the 15 items that are there. And then we'll go here under entertainment next. And then we'll wrap this up, see how this goes. 15 cases reported. 167,000 pounds of ground beef is being recalled. They've Michigan-based Wolverine Packaging has recalled it. They might contain E. coli. Product was sold across restaurants. Okay, okay. So I may not have bought ground beef myself for my home, but this may show up at restaurants that I've eaten. What is E. coli? How is it spread? What are the symptoms? Symptoms are within 1 and 2 days. You sleep with dehydration, abdominal cramps, and bloody diarrhea. Nothing like that has happened. It causes around 74,000 infections. It doesn't say though, like where. That's what I'm looking for. Where did this happen? Like what restaurants? What states? All it says is across the United States. Okay. And then the farmer is urging any products from Wolverine with these dates from the refrigerators freezer. Okay. So not much information here. But considering the symptoms, something would have happened by now. Anyone with pale skin, decreased urine, easy bruising, or other symptoms should seek medical care. So watch out, everyone. Again, if you're experiencing something like that, that could be related to that. McDonald's is bringing back dollar items. Good. I like the dollar items. I just hope you don't have to do it through the app. The McDonald's app will also include in-app and no in-app offers, local food, drink deals, buy one get one, and so on. The menu comes with let's see what we got. Buy one, add one for $1. Breakfasts, meal deals. All right, I like the meal deal. Oh, that looks good. Kind of tiny, but let's see. You get a burger or chicken, soda, fries, and some nuggets. Done. I like that. Two for $6. Oh, those are local deals. And then in-apps. Ah, I like that. $1 for 10-piece nuggets. That is good. Okay, here's a bigger one. $5 meal deal. I'd probably get the chicken, Dr. Pepper, and some nuggets with fries. And then another time, I will get the burger, but plain and dry, ketchup only, no cheese. And then the same Dr. Pepper, fries, and nuggets. When does this go into effect? 2025. It'll start January 7th. So look for that, guys and gals. January 7th, you're going to have $5 meals sold. I do like good deals, and I like good food. And McDonald's to this day still fight me for it. It's still good food. I like it. Amazon deals. Let's see. 75-inch TV, only $1,600. Wow. I'm saying that sarcastically because that is a lot of money. I do not need a very large TV. Beats Pro, $250. Are you kidding me? Somebody buys these for $250? I have headphones that are Sony in-ear headphones, like the ones that are wired. $10. That's good enough for me. Karate pots and pans. Nah, I don't need those. Theragun for massage. Nah. Oh, this is a good deal. And I'm not being sarcastic. This is good. HP laptop, $249. That's really good. Not only is the brand good, but a laptop less than $300. Fantastic. If I didn't need one, this would be a good opportunity to jump on. Throw pillows, no. Shiatsu massager, $40, no. High mass, no. Dumbbells, $379. That's how much dumbbells are. I have dumbbells from like 20 years ago. These are simple metal dumbbells, um, and they have had good use. Like it's been the same. I haven't had to get rid of them. Toothbrush, $60. So yeah, if I had to pick something that I would need, it would probably be the laptop And that's about it. And then the last bit of news, entertainment. You're not gonna believe this, guys. This is real. This is not a fake article. I read this the other day and it was just wow. We got some court news. Oh wow, this is big news. What a difference time makes, right? All right, one more, one more, one more. There, that's good enough. A duct tape banana sells for more than $6 million. You read that right. It has actually happened. Wow. When people have too much money, it's magic that this stuff happens. It sold at Sotheby's auction for $6.24 million on Wednesday. The title is called Comedian. It's simply a banana stuck to a wall, and that's it. That's it. That's the actual artwork. Let's see if this goes up. The one thing I don't like about news articles is that they horribly clog anything and everything involving RAM. They just because they have so much ads that play. But let's read what it says. Oops. I don't want this. Come on, come on. This is why. Because the newspaper articles will automatically run ads on top of videos. Artwork debuted in 2019, was initially estimated to sell for 1.5 million. Oh, that's all. He quickly had to take the banana off the wall because the crowds it drew. And then this is it. This is it. This is worth $6.5 million. This sold. It doesn't show who won it, but I had read it was bought by somebody that was into crypto. They're basically, in my opinion, using it as an avenue to showcase their crypto brand. People are talking about it, so it's working. But wow, that is huge. $6.5 million. Sean Diddy Combs' latest $50 million bail request halted as judge seeks clarification. This is another court case that I'm going to follow because I want to see what happens afterward. Like, how will the case end? I was following also the Gwyneth Paltrow court case and then also the Johnny Depp court case as well. There will be no decision today on his request for bail. They have until noon, December 25th, to submit the information, and his decision could then come before Thanksgiving. Okay, so maybe next week, yeah. Prosecutors recommended against Diddy's big bail package for a trio of private security guards monitoring 24/7 and enforcing strict limits. So it looks like not much happened today. Combs is offering to cover a $50 million bond, wear an ankle monitor, stay off the internet, stay at one of his homes under surveillance of a private security agency, and pre-clear any contact with family members. I heard that he was going to pay that in cash too. Is that right? Did I read that right from before? Obviously, the fear is that anytime anyone is put on released on bail, that they might flee. So we'll have to wait until next week, see what happens, see if the judge grants that or not. Wolf's sequel not moving forward. Again, what a difference time makes. There was a time when these two guys would have movies that would be number one at the box office. They would absolutely sell out. There would be just weeks and weeks of good numbers, and then they would make even more numbers. Um, home, home video, DVD, Blu-ray. Original film will be moving from a full theatrical release to a limited one, and now they can't even have a movie with a sequel for them. So time comes and goes for lots of actors. He was Batman, right? In the Batman and Robin. I still like that movie. I think it has its moments. It's not the best, obviously, on certain things, but it does have its moments here and there. And then Brad Pitt, I liked his movies. The Devil's Own was a pretty good movie. What's another one? I heard that he was trying to be in the movie The Fan. You remember that one with De Niro and Snipes? But they were offering him the role of Snipes' character as the baseball player, but he didn't want that. He wanted to actually be De Niro's character. Okay, well that's it. Let's go ahead and let's end it here. Let me know what you guys and gals think about this video. Just talking about stuff that I find on Google.